Hey, everybody, and welcome to Retro Adventure Wednesday. Glad you could be here. I'm back after a brief break. It's me, your old pal Jess, and we are playing a little bit more Tex Murphy Under a Killing Moon. Or I guess Under a Killing Moon is technically the title. I don't know if Tex Murphy actually goes in there, but there's plenty of Tex Murphy in the game. It doesn't matter whether he's in the title or not. We are back on the case. We're ready to head on down to Chandler Street and see if we can solve, for now, a fairly minor mystery of who has been breaking into local pawn shops. We've singled out a suspect, a guy named Flem, that we're about to confront and lay an elaborate trap for in a warehouse. As I recall, it's been a couple of weeks since our last episode of this, but I'm sure things are getting ready to heat up. Welcome in. I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome. Good to see you, Paul. Atomic Matter, Living Runs. Good to see you, Ricky, Green Bean. Expect Problems. Great to see you. The Tex Appeal is where it's at. You're absolutely right. Gabahay, great to see you as well. And Khalil, thank you so much for the resub. 58 months. That is incredible. Thank you so much for all your support. I say we jump right into this one, and we'll just continue our current game in progress.
I married her for better or worse.
Oops, that's not our current game. Good start. That was me loading up a different save so I could capture a little clip for the YouTubes. Let's maybe try this one. This looks a little better. So, as I said, we're trying to track down a guy by the name of Flem. As far as I can tell, we're setting a trap for him here in this warehouse. What are we dealing with there? Warehouse, this house. Okay.
Well, this is definitely the most threatening condemnation notice I've ever seen.
There's the exit, just what I was looking for. Okay, I think we are going to need to go elsewhere.
I'm telling you.
Whoa, what's this?
It's impossible. It can't be done. I've
What's
tried
happening?
everything.
The prophecy is very clear. We can't go on until this step is completed. Surely your unique skills give you opportunity?
My ability has gotten us nowhere. Capricorn got there before me. They're always one step ahead of me.
All this makes perfect sense.
It's like they can read my mind.
We can't let them stop us. Maybe we can use your skills on someone else. I've made inquiries. And if he hasn't gotten himself killed, maybe he's just what we need. Murphy. Tex Murphy.
Tex Murphy. Gang, I don't think we solved day one. I think it skipped the big puzzle there. What just happened? It bugged out and skipped me
I feel
ahead.
better today.
Okay, this is weird. Let's try reloading. How strange. Oh, wow. That is very strange. Let's see. Maybe it's all in the config. Okay, let's see here. Let's try this again. That's not right. We skipped out of the end of the yeah, the man-shaped holes seem to be wrong, huh? Let's see. Hey, Jakobine, thank you so much for the resub. So I guess oh yeah, it's got, I guess Jade was the thing we were supposed to find, but it looks like it just gave us progress here in the save that we didn't earn. How weird. Okay, let's see here. Where did we save before that? This doesn't look familiar. Does it? I don't remember being in here. What has happened? I don't think I was playing games in my sleep. What in the world is going on? Oh, here we go. I guess this is a built-in profile that has a bunch of random saves in it. Okay. It's my not person playing for me. Okay, now this looks better. How weird. It's severance Jess, getting all the work done. Oh man, I'd be so efficient if I had a severance Jess. Maybe I am severed Jess. Or a robot. A lot of people out there think they aren't robots and turn out to be. Rusty's entrance.
It's all locked up. The only way I'm going to get inside is by using my innate cleverness or ingenuity, or maybe a key.
Let's see here.
Rusty the Clown's novelty shop.
Oh, what's that? Well, well, well. Let's see if I remember how to use things. Use key on door. There we go. Now we're making progress. I bet the digital release includes that easy profile. That makes sense. Whoa.
Just a couple of empty old packing boxes.
This place is a little trippy. Balloon
Rusty
magic.
the Clown from hell. No wonder this place went under. Probably scared off all his business.
Like these
Wow, the
masks.
limited edition Daryl Hannah wig and mannequin set. I'll bet this is a real popular mask. Why, it's Mr. Sloppy Lasagna Eater.
Yeah, but hey, I don't think we're still in the process of saying the trap as far as I can tell. That's actually a funny joke, though.
Why, it's Mr. Sloppy Lasagna Eater.
That was just an errant save.
Oh, this is a scary mask. Well, this must be Mr. Grimm. He's a reaper. Looks like my 4th grade teacher.
Take that, 4th grade teacher.
The counter cabinets look like they're worth checking out. These weapons are all made of plastic. All bark and no bite. They're completely useless.
Wow.
This wig probably
want
sells
one.
well during the Bay Area Yodeling Festival.
That an Elvis?
A mask of the king? That's blasphemy! This wig must be quite popular with shy people. Whoa, this wig would even make someone like me look glamorous.
Yeah, I'm with you, Atomic Matter. The fact that Tex's inner monologue has such an echo effect does make it sound a little empty in there. What is that?
Maybe this key fits in that employees only door.
Wow, this game loves its tiny little pixel hunts, huh?
Make sure you're following correct cyber noir detective procedure if you want to survive Rookie.
Thank you, Ricky.
Whoa! For a second there, I thought someone had decapitated Inspector Burns and left his head on the floor. What a great mask.
Oh, grab that. Oh, man. Okay, now I have a fireman's uniform and an Inspector Burns mask.
Well, I have no idea what I'd ever do with a stacking ring, but what the heck.
Right. Is that a crossbow?
Cool.
Yeah.
Plastic dart crossbow. It'll make a nice addition to my non-violent weapon collection.
A non-violent weapon collection. Let's see here. Boy, this 3D is so trippy. It's just a world of JPEGs, and we're living in it. Anything else in... Ooh, what's that?
Looks like some kind of in-house television.
Hi, kids, it's me, Inspector Burns. And as we all know, fire can be our friend, but fire can be our foe.
Oh, yeah.
So many times, fire starts so carelessly. And what can fires do? Fires burn you. Never, never light matches. No, no, no. Fire is dangerous. Fire made me look like this. Do you want to look like me? No, no, no. Don't look like Inspector Burns. Don't play with matches.
Well, I'm convinced.
Inspector Burns. I always thought he was a freak, but the kids love him. So does Ardo.
Okay, I wonder if there's anything else in here.
That door leads out to the street.
So it does. Let's see here. Use the Rusty's on door.
If I can unlock this door, I may be able to go where only clowns have gone before.
Where clowns fear to tread. Ooh, I thought this would be a whole new scene, but look at that. You were moving smoothly between spaces. Hey, Kevin, thank you so much for the sub. I
Plastic
appreciate it.
suction dart can be formidable ammo in the hands of an expert like myself.
And thank you to everyone supporting the channel on YouTube. You can become a member of the channel. Get early access to VODs and other cool
Posters in here
stuff.
tell you more than you'd ever care to know about film processing.
I care to know nothing. Joke's on you.
Why in the world would Rusty keep a barrel of toxic acid?
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, lordy. Well, this is where Rusty ended up. What a way to go. I'm willing to bet he didn't crawl in here on his own. Someone murdered him.
Oh lordy. What is that?
A balloon strategically located near the water faucet. Looks like Rusty didn't go down without a fight.
All right, a balloon. There's something else in the corner of the sink. Great question. Let me glide in here and look. Hey, Matt, thank you for the resub. Treasure train incoming. I didn't know there's such a thing as a treasure train. Whoa, this is a rare treasure train. Reach level 5 to unlock discounts on gift subs. When did Twitch implement this exciting new option? But thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well this evening. Let's see. Well, peek at a hint here. Getting to Rusty's. Find and get the Rusty Clown doll. Wonder where the Rusty Clown doll is. It seems to suggest it's here in Rusty's. Ah, there's a box.
Apparently, Rusty was very fond of empty cardboard boxes. It's a rusty clown life-size doll. Wow. Dead ringer for... Oh, no pun intended.
Okay, let's see. Combine batteries with rusty clown doll. All right. Great, now we have a creepy doll. That's storage space to you and me, Russ. Thank you for the you and me, Russ reference. Yeah, I'm just coming back. I took a week off from streaming. Oh my gosh, Khalil, thank you so much. Under a Killing Treasure Train. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. Very generous. Yeah, I took a week off and traveled to Disney with my wife's extended family. We had 18 people there, all together at Disney World, and I'm absolutely beat at this point, and have not fully recovered from the experience. But I do think about 8 times in the park, I did drop a that's whatever to you and me, Russ reference. So I feel like, you know, if nothing else, I got that accomplished. The heat, you know, it was unbearably hot. It was like low to mid 90s every day. But weirdly, it was hotter here in West Virginia than it was in Florida, which there aren't many times of the year when that's the case.
That's not gonna work. Well, that's not gonna work.
Yes. Okay, we got the live clown doll. Oh, use the clown doll on the hook. Yeah, would love to see the Burns disguise. I mean, that's a really good point. Ardo would love to see that. Can I use the... Should I do that first? Maybe I should. I don't know if that's required for anything, but I do kind of want to see Ardo lose his mind on this. Go find Ardo real quick. Luckily, I remember exactly where he is. Not in the electronics shop. Not in the diner. That's a radioactive waste zone. Maybe I don't know where Art. Oh, there he is. He's in the hotel. Hey, thank you all so much for the treasure train. I appreciate it. Again, I don't know what a treasure train is, but it makes me happy to know it's out there. Really, that's not how it goes. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to...
I heard that Ardo shuts the place down every once in a while to do fire safety upgrades. Maybe he's...
Okay, so I can't go there right now. Good to know. Let's see if we can spring this trap. Hey, Retro Gamer Dad, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see y'all. So glad you could join me.
The heavy footsteps I hear must be Phlegm. Luckily, my rusty trap's all set. I'll need to find a hiding place as close as possible to the pulley control box. When Phlegm least expects it, I'll throw the pulley lever and bring Rusty back from the dead.
Makes sense. Good Lord. terrifying.
So, this actually operates the pulley up on the landing.
I wonder how you get in a hiding space. Okay, just plop back into the corner and it triggers. Here's that Flim guy. Look at his shoes. Great walk animation, though. Very natural. Tex Avery under a killing mood would be way too violent.
It's me, Rusty Kids, and I'm here. Mommy's come back.
Sure. Sure, why not? That did feel like Tex Avery under a killing mood. Okay, let's see. So what did that accomplish? Good to see you, Dick. Oh yeah, he put stuff down. Let's see here.
This table and the bottle on it aren't dusty like everything else here. Someone's used this recently. Mick ran off without his keys. I bet at least one of these will come in handy.
Sweet. Ooh, the bracelet. So I'm guessing that's what I need to do. Yeah, I agree, Ricky. You know, the reason the FMV works so well in this one is it doesn't take itself that seriously. I think that always helps with an FMV. You gotta lean into the cheesiness. Like, I think Gabriel Knight 2 does that really beautifully. It takes itself a little more seriously than this game, but only just.
I'm telling you, it's impossible.
Oh, wow. This is great.
It
This
can't be
cutscene.
done. I've tried everything.
The prophecy is very clear. We can't go on until this step is completed. Surely your unique skills give you opportunity?
My ability has gotten us nowhere. Capricorn got there before me. They're always one step ahead of me.
Capricorn.
It's like they can read my mind.
We can't let them stop us. Maybe we can use your skills on someone else. I've made inquiries. And if he hasn't gotten himself killed, maybe he's just what we need. Murphy. Tex Murphy.
Tex Murphy. Hey, it's chapter 2. We did it again. Gabriel Knight 2 is the best FMV ever. Goose eggs and ham. Goose eggs and ham.
I feel better today than I've felt in a long time. Boy, did I stun Rook when I walked in and handed him that bracelet.
With those
Okay,
pleated
so getting the
slacks.
bracelet back doesn't make me Detective of the Year, but it does stimulate the confidence glands. Maybe I can succeed at this business and turn my career around. But if I'm going to do that, I better do something about my fax machine. Who knows how many new opportunities I've missed to show the world my greatness.
That's true. You'll never be able to succeed in this world without a fax machine. This much we know. Sweet new mail.
Oh boy, mail.
Ooh, a credit card.
Ah, my own personal credit card. I'll need this to get in the electronics shop next door. Crime-Link computer is the only valuable piece of equipment left in the office. Oh, great. Another incoming message that won't print out. If I don't get a new fax machine, I'll be out of business.
And this fax machine seems like a pressing issue. I guess that's top on my priority list. The future is facts. Pardon me. Let's see, electronic shop. Is this it? I think it might be. Another puzzle solved. Let's see, use credit card.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Oh, well, there you go. It's as simple as that.
This electronic shop outlet has just moved into the neighborhood. I've heard that the manager's name is Ham Underwood. Everyone knows they sell overpriced junk, but it is conveniently located.
Oh, Ham Underwood is a fantastic name. Ham Underwood. All right, let's see here. Ham Underwood. Yeah, I like the board cube aesthetic on that door too.
Now that's interesting. Looks like an alien pineapple. Looks like a core sample from an old sofa.
I like that. That's a good gag. What else we got?
Yum, an imitation chocolate keyboard. The perfect Valentine gift for that special computer nerd.
I mean, it looks like a giant cacao bean.
Ah, it's the plasma ball, the season's hottest new toy. Unfortunately, it cost $18,039.99. Looks like some kind of space chicken.
An Astro chicken?
This is something called Future Crate. It must hold more stuff than plain old crates. A teeny disc tote box. Too bad they quit making teeny discs 10 years ago.
Thank you, Quill, for that giant Astro chicken.
An old 1286 with an ancient super duper wowzer VGA monitor. Ooh, Plan 9 flying saucers. Very cool.
Very cool.
Well, that's either a model of a space station or a 4-pack of mineral water.
This is that fun time in the late 90s when we were all ironically into Plan 9 from outer space.
A teeny disc tote box. Yum, an imitation chocolate. Now that's interesting.
Weird they replicated items, but sure. Just need to examine
Box
everything
TV
here.
with remote crab speakers. Shelves and shelves of useless, overpriced products.
Yeah, take that.
Yum. That pudgy computer dweeb really has a battered head.
Boy, that was kind of mean, but okay.
Hi there, how can I help you?
I just came by to welcome you to the neighborhood. My name's Tex.
Pleased to meet you. My name's Underwood. So, what can I do for you?
Ham Underwood.
Do you have fax machines?
Sure do. In fact, there's one older model in the blue light special box.
Ooh.
I tried not to stare, but it threw me off when I saw how cross-eyed Ham Underwood is. I'll have to keep in mind that anything he says is on the left is probably on the right. The fax machine's so outdated it doesn't even have a brand name. And it's better than nothing. I can't get that while the force field is up.
Is this a puzzle or just I need to purchase this?
I can't get that while the...
What can I help you with?
I just came by to...
Pleased to meet.
Hmm.
I'm looking for a going away gift for my dog Reggie. Have you got any chicken bones?
Oh, try Fido's novelty shop.
Big problems. I've never seen a Tex Murphy game before. Pressing tried to make the famous Westwood Command and Conquer cutscenes look professional. I love how shaggy this game is. Like the amateurity.
How's it going?
To me, that's
here to do
weirdly
more
charming
shopping?
here. But you're right. Let's see.
No, I came by to get some information.
I
from
don't want
you.
information.
I sell gadgets.
Okay.
How's it going?
Strike a bargain.
I'm here to make you a deal. You give me some information, and I'll buy some of this junk you sell around here.
Well, you've come to the wrong place
Thank
for
you, Quill.
chit-chat. Feel free to browse.
The dialogue
What can
puzzles
I
in
help
this
you
are a
with?
little silly.
How about something delicious, but not too...
There's a dairy air not far.
Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work.
How's it going?
Maybe. I'll have to see what you've got that I can waste my money on.
Well, go ahead and look around.
Ah,
If you see something you like in the blue light special box, just insert your card. We'll be happy to bill you later.
I
Okay.
tried not to stare, but it threw me off when I saw how...
use credit card on this thing. Sweet. Finally, I have a
That
fax
pudgy
machine.
computer dweeb really has a battered head.
Phew. Perfect. Maybe go back to my office and install it. Is that what's next? Let's find out. Blip, 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 blip. Blip, 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 blip.
You have a fax.
As soon as I hook up the new fax machine, a fax prints out.
Yeah.
Finally. Maybe this is a real case, the kind you get paid for.
Oh, wow, Clill, you unlocked the Stan emote with those cheers. Thank you, and welcome to the exclusive Stan Club. Okay. Ooh, the Countess. Dear Mr. Murphy, you've been recommended to me as someone capable of handling delicate matters with both competence and discretion. I'm prepared to pay you handsomely in exchange for your services. I'd prefer to give you details in person. I do not wish to seem impertinent, but time is of the essence. Please meet me at my residence as soon as possible. The Countess Renier. There's so many Tex Murphy games. It's true, Matawi. Okay, so do I now have a new location? The Countess's mansion. You know I'm going there. Let's see, there's Mean Streets, Martian Memorandum, Under a Killing Moon,
Countess Renier. That name smacks of money.
Pandora
Hopefully
Detective,
she doesn't want to hire me to find her lost poodle.
Overseer,
As I land my speeder, I see my dream house, only bigger.
Tesla
The
Effect,
butler is a tall, thin man, about 70. He tells me the Countess is expecting me and shows me into a large, lavishly furnished drawing room.
I'm the Countess Renier. Please, have a seat.
sure.
Thank you.
She hovering off the ground slightly.
You know, I pictured you being, well, older and heavier.
No one is born old, Mr. Murphy. Now, shall we discuss our business while we're still young?
Oh, by all means. Pardon my interruption.
Your services have been recommended to me by a trusted friend who prefers to remain anonymous. Suffice it to say that your unique abilities are what I need right now.
Which of my unique abilities are you referring to?
I love
I'm
Tex.
sure you have many unique abilities. The one I would hire you for is your talent of locating people and things. I've been told this talent has made you some friends and many enemies.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, Countess, but wasn't it Roy Rogers who once said, "You can't please all the people all the time"?
Save your homespun humor for a more gullible woman.
Yeah.
What I'm asking you to do may make you very unpopular with some people.
Exactly how unpopular are we talking here?
Let me give you some background information, then you can decide for yourself. Some time ago, a family heirloom was stolen from this bungalow.
That doesn't look like a
I do keep most of
bungalow.
my valuables on my estate in Europe, but on this visit, I brought the piece to show a friend. Within hours of my arrival, I found it stolen, and I have made extensive inquiries trying to retrieve it, but I found out nothing.
Well, I'm sure you have more resources, talking about cash, than I do. You should be able to buy all the information you need. What makes you think that I can help you?
Talk about
I
cash.
don't. I remembered what my friend had told me about you after I had exhausted every other option.
You know, referring to me as your last option could automatically double my fee.
I already planned on paying you much more than your usual fee. I'm a wealthy young woman, Mr. Murphy. To give you an idea, the stolen artifact alone is worth more money than you could earn in 10 lifetimes.
Wow.
Oh, we'll see about that when I win the clearinghouse sweepstakes.
How quaint. Let's not waste any more time. I need some work done, and I'll pay you well for it.
Well, in my experience, getting paid well is a relative term.
Your obsession with money is appalling.
Oh, I have any number of appalling traits, but I am a good PI.
Well, if you prove to be as good as you think you are, I'll pay you a $30,000 finder's fee.
Well, let me think about it. Okay, I'll do it. In fact, I'll even mow your lawn at no charge.
Try to control yourself, Mr. Murphy. I'll expect you to focus all of your energies on this job, and the methods you use to retrieve the artifact are of no interest to me. But as more time elapses, the less likely it is that the item will be found, and for that reason, I must require you to find it and to return it to me within 1 week. And after that, there will be no finder's fee available to you.
Do you pay time and a half after 40 hours? That's a joke.
I have stated my conditions. As to the artifact itself, it is a beautiful statuette made of crystal and shaped in the form of a bird.
Ooh, retrieving a
It
bird
has been in my
statue.
family for countless generations, and as I said, it is extremely valuable. There are many collectors who would stop at nothing to own it. Whoever stole the statuette would undoubtedly have gone to the black market and offered it to the highest bidder.
I think I saw that statuette you're talking about. Someone was selling it on the Home Shopping Network. Boy, I had no idea it was so expensive.
You make jokes, but you cannot possibly know how rare and valuable the statuette is. And now that you have all the necessary information, we'll end this charming visit. Don't bother contacting me until you have the statuette in your possession. And if you are successful in your search, it could change my opinion of you considerably.
Oh, yeah.
My valet will give you a retainer of $1,000 on your way out. Goodbye, Mr. Murphy.
I didn't tell the Countess, but I would have done damn near anything for $30,000. Now I've got to find a link to the black market. How hard can it be?
You know, Lemon, you make a really good point when you say text bounces back and forth between clever lines and the worst series of words you've ever heard. And I think you may be right, Matt. I think it is just that he's just saying everything that comes to mind. So, you get some winners, you get some losers. It's a little bit of both. 6'7". It's the Maltese Millennium Falcon. Yes. That's how you know it's futuristic. Okay, well, I don't know what to do next. Maybe we'll go ask Chelsea if she knows anything. Bloop, 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 bloop. We walk around my cyber truck and over here to see Chelsea at the newsstand.
Hey, I heard you took care of Rook. Pretty impressive.
Like Death magazine in the style of life with Abraham Lincoln on it. Modest and unemployed. Modest but manly. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Well,
Let me show you my investigative abilities. Then you'll be really impressed.
Oh, I'm sure I would, but I just don't date my customers, especially ones with no money.
I've got $1,000.
Hey, I don't like being broke. Why don't you lay off the insults and help me find some work?
Sorry, Dex. Look, I'm just kidding ya. You know I'll tell you if I hear of anything.
I'd appreciate it.
So, is there something you came to ask me about?
Yeah, what do you know about the black market? How'd I actually go for more? Is it the down? Boy, that is weird.
Wish I could help you there, Tex. Apparently, it's a real hot item. The top commodities dealer in the city is named Franco Franco. He probably either has the statuette or knows who has it.
Where can I find Franco Franco?
I don't know how you're going to find him, but if you do, be careful.
Wonder if Franco Franco is more of a James Franco or a Dave Franco. That hat is bad for chroma key. You're not wrong. Maybe pawn shop. That seems like someone who'd know where an antiquities dealer might reside. That's the lunch spot. Of course, I remember where the pawn shop is. I haven't forgotten. It's right here. And Rook owes me a favor.
What now, Murphy?
Oh, wow. Let's see. I need to know more about the statuette situation. About Franco Franco.
Big-time crook. Deals with a lot of smuggled artifacts and the like. He's pretty well connected with the mob and black market here in San Francisco. I don't know anything about that.
Okay. Who might? Connections with the mob.
You look hungry, Tex. And I'll bet I could do something to satisfy that hunger.
Our favorite character again. Play real dumb.
Well, heck, that wouldn't be too hard with all the delicious food you have around here, but I just need to ask you a few more questions.
I love Chris Jones's performance. Okay, let's see here.
Sorry. Ask me about something else. Can't help you, Tex.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, maybe police detective's not a bad idea. Let's see if he can tell us anything about the mob. He's always a pleasant conversation as well.
Hey, Murphy, guess what? We got the guy who robbed those pawn shops. Turned himself in. Can you believe it? Kept babbling some about a clown coming back from the dead to haunt him.
Okay. I'm gonna take the credit.
I know all about it. Because I'm the one who put the fear of Rusty in him.
Sure you did, Murphy. What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about a Franco Franco?
He's a big-time crook. Deals with stolen and illegally imported merchandise, especially jade.
Especially jade.
Sorry, Murphy. Can't help you with that. Geez, Tex, you think I know about everything?
Well, right now it seems like you know about nothing. Don't think any of these others are the move. Ha 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 ha. Let's go back to Rook's pawn shop. See if
Judas Murphy,
he
can't
knows
you find
anything.
something else to do besides bothering me?
No. See if he knows anything about Jade.
You know, I subscribe to a trade paper called Jewelry Weekly. In the last issue, it seems to me I saw an advertisement by someone named Franco, who was looking to buy jade. There wasn't anything of interest in the trade paper, so I threw it out. It's probably still in the trash can out back.
That's how you solve a puzzle. Did it just take all my inventory? No, it didn't. Okay. Not this newspaper, is it? I don't think so. This is exactly how I walk around. Slowly tilting my head downward. Wait, this isn't a garbage can. This is a gif of a garbage can. What? I feel like I'm in some sort of vaporwave nightmare.
Whoever uses these garbage cans is either a terrible shot or is saving them for that special piece of trash.
Oh, just garbage cans everywhere in this alley. There's our friend that lives in the dumpster.
I wonder what all these garbage cans are doing around here. Whoever uses these garbage cans is either a terrible
Too many garbage cans. That's my feedback on this game. Or if you mean, oh. Now this looks promising.
This must be the trade paper Rook mentioned.
Oh yeah, we got it. You know, I was once in a spelling bee regionals, which is, you know, a pretty big accomplishment. I'd won districts and moved on to regionals in the state. And jewelry was the word that I misspelled to lose it. You know, I love the texture work in this game too. It is such an ambitious 3D engine at a time when 3D was still relatively new in games. It is really working hard to make all this work. I can't believe how smoothly this game runs. Ooh, look at all this. Franco at the Alhambra Theater. What year was this? Was this 1994? That seems wrong. What year was Under a Killing Moon? It was 94. Okay. I mean, you have to think, like, you know, Doom isn't really that long before this one. I mean, I guess in some ways it probably has more in common with like an Ultima Underworld. Toy Story's 95. A lot of people call this the Toy Story of adventure games, so that makes sense. This game had way more ambition in 1994 than I did. No, let's see. I was a high school junior, going on senior in 1994. Those were the days. Yeah, Wing Commander 3 with Mark Hamill, another big FMV from this year.
Being a movie buff, I've heard of the Alhambra Theater, though I heard it was closed down years ago. Sure enough, it's boarded up, but one of the back doors is unlocked. As soon as I step inside, 2 lugs the size of refrigerators grab me. I tell them that I have something for Mr. Franco, and one of them walks off. He comes back a minute later and escorts me into the main theater.
Okay.
A Buster Keaton flick is playing. The place is empty except for a man sitting by himself near the front of the theater.
Welcome.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Murphy.
Formally polite. Actually play dumb.
Good to be here. So what's the movie? Must be a real stinker, because I think we're the only 2 people here.
This is my private theater. Do you like movies?
Exhibit bad taste. Reflect on favorite film.
Sure I do. Maltese Falcon helped me choose
Oh, well,
my
there you
path
have it.
in life.
Ah, so you steal artifacts for a living?
They just went ahead and said it. Smoothly back on track.
Sometimes. Actually, I came to ask about a particular artifact.
Well, perhaps I can help you. Do you have the item?
What happened to my jade? Did you like these keys?
You're wasting my time, Mr. Murphy. Well, that is lovely, but not quite what I'm looking for.
How about this balloon?
I was under the impression that you knew what to bring.
Huh. I wonder what I need to do next.
What else can I help you with, Murphy?
Murphy? I haven't fooled Dardo yet.
Deals with a lot of smuggled artifacts and the like.
Is that my next step? And if so, do I need helium for my voice?
I heard that Ardo shuts the...
Go take a hint. Watch this. Go to the theater and talk to Franco. Go to the alley and look for a key. Is there helium in here?
Ooh, a small nozzle. Probably a helium dispenser used for filling balloons.
What if it means the alley behind Rooks? Why would there be a key in the alley behind Rooks? And how would I know to look for it?
I heard that Ardo shuts the place down every once in a while to do fire.
Okay, so that place still isn't open. I guess let's go in Rook's. I mean, this place is canonically the alley. See if Ron Howard knows anything. Yeah, seems like he's a man of the people.
Sorry, can't help you with that. Wish I could help. Nope, don't know a thing about it.
What good are you? So there may be a key back here, allegedly. Sure, they wouldn't put two items in here. No, it doesn't appear to be. Scanning, scanning, scanning. The weirdest thing about this game remains the fact that you push the mouse forward to walk forward. It is so disconcerting after decades of WASD.
The texture of the pavement surface is a cross between a spilled coat.
Not difficult to believe there's a key out here. I simply refuse to believe it. It's ridiculous. Let's see here. I'm peeking at a walkthrough since the hint isn't giving me what I need. Huh. Let's see here. Okay. I think I've missed something. Now I understand. Thank you, Shymoth Boy. Cheers. Oh, wow. I remember playing Doom for the first time and held down right mouse button to move. Oh. Uh-oh. Is it frozen? There we go. Weird. Okay. Yeah, you know, I was playing X-Men Ravages of the Apocalypse recently, which was like a total conversion of Quake with a bunch of bad X-Men stuff thrown into it. And that one used like the run your mouse forward to move, which seemed very strange. That seems like it's only a sensible system with a trackball. We've done it.
A locked box within a locked box. It must contain something worth having.
So it seems to think that there's a key in the alley. And this is why it's going to open. Let's see here. Get a save going. Looking for key. Okay. Pretty good title if you ask me. Let's see here. I'm going to peek at the walkthrough and see if I can figure out where this key that I missed is. Alley. key. Just searching through a walkthrough. Move the knocked over garbage can. Okay. That's probably what I'm missing. Okay, back to Rook's. Or at least the alley behind Rook's. We're making great progress. We're really doing this. We're making things happen. Everything in this game can be solved by looking at garbage cans. You know, it's starting to feel that way. It was all so simple. Now we're going to combine key from alley with strongbox. And what's in here? You know, this is one that I always read about as a kid, and for some reason just never got around to playing. I think I was afraid that my system couldn't handle this sort of full-on multimedia thing, and then sort of time had passed me by. But yeah, aesthetically, the art style is just dead on. I agree. Let's see. Salmon.
What do we have here? Unless I miss my guess, this is jade. It's good quality, too.
All right. We've done it. Let's travel to... Go see our friend again at the theater, Mr. Franco.
Do you have the item? A lovely specimen. It will make a fine addition to my collection. Now, I will answer one question to the best of my knowledge.
The mysterious artifact.
There's a statuette in the shape of a bird that recently came onto the market. You know who has it?
I know the statuette you're referring to. There were several bidders for it, but I believe it ended up in the hands of Eddie Ching. I can say no more about it. There. Now I fulfill my part of the bargain. Don't contact me again. Unless, of course, you find another fine piece of jade. You know the way out.
Jade is pretty cool. I get it. Let's see. So we've got a new name. I love this license plate. It's Private Dick.
Murphy. What can I help you with? Ching's a dangerous customer. He's responsible for half the crime in the city. Pretty sure he owns the police commissioner. We've been told to lay off him.
Well, you're useless. Who would know about this guy? Let's start with the street. Yeah, having those, having Franco and Tex sit in different rows does mean that they can easily sort of animate around that whole thing.
What's going on, Tex?
At a time when sort of the rules for making games like this weren't established, this one seemed to come up with some clever solutions.
Look, I don't discuss that name, and either should you, if you want to keep breathing.
Yeah, they're big. There's big Cybertruck energy there. Yeah, Lamborghini had a love child with a Cybertruck. I mean, it's a little more elegant than a Cybertruck. Let's see. I always assume someone who runs a pawn shop is going to have connections to the criminal underworld. Cyborghini.
What now, Murphy?
What now, Murphy?
Ching is a big man around here, with eyes and ears everywhere. If you go around asking questions about Eddie Ching, you'll find yourself sleeping with a fish real soon.
I wonder who could tell me about Eddie Ching. Oh, I've just got to go back to my office and get facts too. This game does have a little bit of like, we just expect you to explore everywhere, and sooner or later you'll come across the solution. But look at post-apocalyptic San Francisco off there in the distance. Check the trash, check the facts, talk to folks. Yeah, classic adventure game stuff.
You have a fax.
You have a fax. You have a fax. Okay. Concerning our recent discussion, I have some information you probably find helpful. While it won't profit me to tell you this, I would not be entirely unhappy to see Eddie Ching come out on the short end for once. Like most everyone else in the city, I know very little about Ching, but I've been told he lives in a luxurious, high-security apartment building called the Knickerbocker. A number of powerful underworld figures live there. I don't know which apartment Ching lives in, but if you have connections with the police, they might be able to help you. Signed, Franco Franco. All right, well, let's go back and talk to the police chief, who has been unhelpful up to this point.
What now, Seamus? That place is home to more major crime figures than any other place on the planet. Eddie Ching lives there on the entire top floor. Ching's a dangerous customer. He's responsible for half the crime in the city.
Okay, same as last time. All right. We've done it. We haven't reached the stealth section of this game yet, or have we? I know there's a stealth section. I'm not emotionally prepared for a stealth section tonight. Ooh, Green Bean Phoenix. This is a fantastic question.
This is gonna be easier than falling off a horse. This window doesn't want to open up. Maybe if I...
Whoa!
When I stopped bouncing off the awning 2 floors below Ching's place, I realized it would take more than sheer strength to get into the apartment. Luckily, I noticed something that might help as I bounced by. A sticker on Ching's window said, "Security system installed by Underwood Incorporated."
Time to go talk to our old friend Ham Underwood. Sure. Green Bean Phoenix, this is a great question. What's an antiquated technology like the fax machine that you think would make an interesting mechanic in a future adventure game setting like this? Oh man, that's fun to think about. Let's see here. What would be a fun antiquated piece of technology? I mean, I think like telegraphs are kind of cool. Ooh, man, what would be a fun one? Oh, beepers, MB, etc. Got it. Beepers would be the best. Yeah, no, I'm going to steal that answer straight up. I think beepers would be really fun. I feel like I totally missed the era of beepers. I was even a late cell phone adopter, but yeah, beepers all day long. That is the correct answer. Airships are always good. Yeah, I mean, anything steampunky is fun. Like, who doesn't love a futuristic train, maybe? Of course, trains only seem outdated here in the United States, where we just gave up on them. Fondue pots. Now, I can think of a million puzzles that could involve a fondue pot, and it's remarkable that no game has tried one yet.
Back again, huh? What can I do for you?
What can I do you for?
I'm doing some PI work, and I think you could give me some information.
I've got nothing to say. I keep my nose clean, and I work in a confidential business. I'm sure you can understand.
Gaudy rub elbows. I don't know what that means.
I'm in the confidential business too. Say, why don't we swap trade secrets?
Tex does a lot of great hat acting.
Apparently, you have some trouble hearing. Don't bother stopping by again.
Well, I think I won't even leave.
Ham doesn't want to talk, but I need some details on the security system at the Knickerbocker. I tell him that Enrique, my pet goldfish, died this morning and that I'm talking crazy. He tells me not to worry about it, then tries a sales pitch on me again. I'm doing some
I've got...
You know, my wallet is so full, it's creating an unsightly bulge on my butt.
Same.
I get paid well enough for my work.
Ham still won't talk. I understand you installed the security system at the Knickerbocker building.
Yeah, I did, but my contract included a clause that I wouldn't talk about the job.
No nonsense detective approach.
Look, I'm a PI. I need some information. I'll keep my mouth shut if you help me out.
I've got nothing to say.
Well?
Understand this, bucko. Either you talk to me or you'll be brushing your teeth in a little cup by your bed.
Look, wise guy, I've got some powerful friends. If you walk out of here right now, I'll pretend you never came in.
That's very good.
I apologize to Ham for prying into his business and tell him that I'm really just a lonely guy looking for some pleasant conversation. He senses a kindred spirit and I start my subtle interrogation all over again.
Just a lonely guy looking for some pleasant conversation. That is the adventure gamer story.
I understand that you and I are in the same line of moonlighting work.
Really? You do security systems too?
Well, not really. I'm actually a PI, but a security PI.
I've got nothing to say.
Okay, let's try this again.
I apologize. I understand that you...
Really?
Well, you bet. I've installed hundreds of them.
No kidding. Where have you installed security systems?
Yeah, great question.
The mayor's private squash court.
Mister, you are...
I apologize to him. I understand. Well, sometimes. Here, let me see if I can find one of my business cards.
Don't worry about it. I always misplace my business cards too. What types of security systems have you worked with?
They're going to do a big budget film adaptation of this? That's for real?
I worked on the robotic heat-activated surveillance system out at Alcatraz.
Okay, mister. I'm calling your bluff.
Come on.
I apologize. I understand. Well, a few years ago, I handled the motion sensor alarm at the Law and Order party.
I've heard that's a neat system. But it's nothing compared to the one I just put in.
Well, sorry, but I'm not easily impressed. Just ask my ex-wife.
Well, this security system would impress you. I'd tell you about it, but it's top secret
Oh man, this
stuff.
conversation.
Maybe in a couple of years.
I apologize to him.
Okay, fraternize, stall, Law and Order building.
You don't mean the one at the Knickerbocker.
How did you find out that I did the Knickerbocker security?
I apologize. I'm doing some
I've got...
Oops. Okay, start over.
I understand.
Really?
Well, a few years.
I've heard that.
I'll have you know that I've beaten every security system ever made.
Well, after I installed this system, I tried to beat it, but I couldn't. First, the only possible way to enter the building would be to land on the roof and rappel down. Then, you'd have to cut through the LCD alarm glass. Well, that's not too hard. In fact, I sell a laser blade here that would do it. But once you're inside, every room is flooded with a net of heat and motion sensing beams that could turn an elephant into a brick of carbon. Believe me, it's burglar proof. Listen, this system is top secret, so let's just keep this between us.
I wonder if that's all I need to know.
I apologize to Ham for...
Oh, okay. So it's now in the laser cutters there. Got it.
I understand that you... The University of San Francisco's Mutant Lounge.
Mister?
Okay. Sweet. Laser Blade. We've done it. Laser Blade was my favorite old Image comic. Let's see here. So let's travel to Eddie's place. Land on the roof. Rappel in. Use their laser blade. Great.
Armed with a chintzy electronic shop laser blade, I land my speeder on the roof of the Knickerbocker. Hoping for the best, I rappel down the side and pull out the laser blade. The laser beam cuts through the LCD glass like it was butter. I gingerly crawl through the hole in the window and find myself inside Eddie Ching's library. Either Ham exaggerated or the laser fields aren't turned on. This must be my lucky day.
Okay, good place to save. Where I'm at in this chapter. You get the feeling I've just begun. Actually, no. Okay. Looks like Eddie's is going to be the end of this chapter, so we're doing great, gang. Man, look at the ambition involved in putting this aquarium into the game.
This aquarium has less algae in it than my water cooler back at the office.
I mean, that is truly impressive. Surely there's anything hidden in it. That's armor.
Wow, these plants aren't plastic, they're real. Ching must have paid a fortune for these. Hey, I think this is the statue that was stolen from the JBs out in Chinatown. This book seems out of place somehow.
I agree, that's exactly what I thought. So I clicked on it.
There's something different about this book. Just call it P.I.'s instinct. Aha, I knew it. A key.
You know, some dev side project that tanked for over like 5 weekends. You're probably right. That does feel like something like someone really wanted to show they could do.
Ching has interesting taste in literature. Let's see, art, death, and war. Well, looky there, it's Samurai Ken and Geisha Barbie. A spa trophy. Ching must be in some kind of jacuzzi league.
I'm really impressed how many hot spots this game has.
Handsome dish. I wonder if it's dishwasher safe. Oh, wow. If I'd only known that the Wally Frog waffle iron was going to become a collector's item, I wouldn't have given mine to Goodwill.
Waffle iron? Why can't I pick that up?
Oh, there's no mistaking these. They're lathe projects. Or maybe candlesticks.
Oh, lathes, eh? Shades of Codename Iceman.
A stone bust.
Hey,
Whoever
Optimus,
posed for it
welcome
didn't win
in.
any beauty contests, I'll wager.
Glad you could be here. Glad everybody could be here. That looks jade. I wonder if Franco would like it.
Well, this lamp proves that art can be both beautiful and functional.
Doing great. Thank you, Optimus. Hope you're doing well, too.
Hey there, little Buddha. Hey there, little Buddha. Hey there, little Buddha. Hey there, little Buddha.
What a line read.
Hey there, little Buddha.
Hey, bro. Now it's Buddha. Oh, now there's an important link that just popped up in Stream Elements. Be sure to check out the most recent episode of Adventure Tuesday. It just came out yesterday. Ben and I are joined by our pal Grayson as we talk about Police Quest 1. A favorite of
It's
mine.
like some kind of emergency override.
Hey, bro. Nice horse.
Hey, Daddy. Thank you, Clell. That line is for the audio test in the system config. Looks like a television news crew.
Hey there, little Buddha. Hey there, little Buddha. Hey there, little Buddha.
Oh, man. Thank you, Paul. Oh, man. Curious.
A heavy-duty metal Geiger trap. Looks like it might be sturdy enough to use on the roaches at my office.
Sweet, I have a trap. What's this?
Clownfish confetti food. Smells like cotton candy.
All right, let's go see if we can find us a Nemo.
Well, that's not gonna work.
You do need a hey there, little Buddha sticker. Wait. Tex just eat the fish food himself.
Oh, Lord, I hate wedding pictures. They give me terrifying flashbacks.
Uh-oh. Let's see. This feels like a situation where a loaded dart crossbow would come in handy. I don't know how, but I like the idea. Watching Dreamcatcher. I don't know if I know Dreamcatcher.
this security system is tough. My brilliant shot didn't turn off the beams, it just popped open the power box. Looks like there's a lever that needs to be pulled down.
Okay.
Hopefully my old horseshoe tossing skills haven't left me. I'll need to find something fairly heavy.
He can make it on his own.
Well, that's not gonna work.
What?
Well, that's not gonna work. Man, this security system is tough. My brilliant shot didn't turn off the beams, it just popped open the power box. Looks like there's a lever that needs to be pulled down.
Where's
Hopefully
the
my
lever?
old horseshoe tossing skills haven't left me. I'll need to find something fairly heavy. Well, that's not gonna work.
Oh, okay. I would have never figured that out. I'm glad that it gave me such a clear hint. If I'd examined the ring, would that have helped?
I had a set of stacking rings just like this one when I was a little PI. Even has a small hole in it, just like the rings I had. Man, fill one of these with water and you can chuck it a mile.
That's a pretty good hint. I probably should have examined it when I picked it up.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Always examine your objects, yeah. This game really does reward you for examining your inventory. This is great. This game has some good puzzles.
As soon as the ring hits the lever, the laser net shuts down. Now I should have the run of the apartment. If the statuette's here, Ching probably has it well hidden.
Grayson, is this the best game ever? Good to see you, by the way. It's a really good game. I am super impressed by what a good game Under a Killing Moon is. Oops. How are you doing this evening? Tex has some real Tim Robinson energy. Just saw the new Jurassic Park, Grayson. I know you are you're all about living that park life. How was the new Jurassic Park?
I call this painting Woman About to Win Skinny Dipping Bet.
Did they finally top the original? Terrible, possibly the worst yet.
I doubt I'll be needing this ring again, and a good PI always travels light.
That's saying something.
Well, this is your standard light at the end of the tunnel.
Did it make you long for Chris Pratt? Well, there are a lot of rooms in here. Do you ever get into a game and you just decide it's like, oh, this is too many rooms?
Whoa, a 6-foot-long pole with a leather noose. This must be great fun at parties.
Well, that feels like the most usable adventure game out of ever.
Geiger in the terrarium. Little bugger's a land piranha. It's illegal even to own one of these. Well, that's not gonna work. Why, these paintings are great. Just look at the nudity. I need to visit more museums.
Well, I hate that the new Jurassic Park was a letdown. Was it as good as Telltale's Jurassic Park?
Also, I'm pregnant.
An extremely dense and heavy Saturnium ball suspended over a gravity pad.
Telltale's Jurassic Park is probably the third or fourth best Jurassic media. Oh, that's a sad reality.
Real nice door as bathrooms go. Luckily, nature's not calling. This door exits the apartment. The voices outside must be security personnel. Where am I? Is this a dream?
Not quite, Murphy. You are dead.
Dead? Wow. Then you're the big PI in the sky?
That's right, Murphy. But now is not the time for you to be here. Your life must be restored so that you may fulfill a higher purpose. There is a vast and malignant evil at work on the earth, and fate, for some reason
Thanks, James Earl Jones,
cannot fathom, has chosen you to oppose it.
But why me?
I'm no more thrilled about it than you are. Nevertheless, your fate has been decided. I will do what I can to help you make your way, but only you can fulfill your destiny. Now, go back and try not to get yourself killed again. You will.
It is actually him, Lemming.
I see you're back again. This is getting old, Murphy. Next time, try not to walk through the wrong door.
Oh wow, it doesn't loop me back there, huh? Let's see. So we can redo what we done did. I like the way this game uses its 3D in that you really have to kind of explore these rooms to find things and move around to different angles. I mean, it could be a little pixel honey, but honestly, I feel like it works in an interesting way once it's in this 3D context. Okay, that's how I came in. That's that door. Okay. I'm really having trouble finding my way around this place.
I see you're back again.
Oh.
This is getting...
Well, there you have it. Don't open the doors willy-nilly. It turns out that's not a great idea.
Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that's not gonna work.
What I'm supposed to do? Move the mirror. His study. Is this his study? I don't see a mirror.
This door leads back to the library.
That is study? Looking for a mirror to move according to my hints. Don't see a mirror in here.
Something tells me the trail to the statuette leads right through this door.
Okay. I trust you, Tex. Oh, that kind of mirror. The kind of mirror that's a painting?
An Ultra Safe 8000, huh? Top of the line. This door exits the...
Okay, that's the security door.
Real nice door as bathrooms go.
That's the you can't go in it door.
Her
Nice
voice is
closet.
coming from beyond that door. The front door to the apartment.
Thank you, Chloe. Have I missed a door somewhere? Is that how this is? Thank you, Chloe. It was a nice closet. Go into the study. I really like that Grace nice emote. I feel like we don't get enough use out of that one. Okay, where's his study I'm not finding?
Ooh la la.
This is a pull down attic cord. No. And that door up there is death. If anyone can hit me here, I'll take it. So we have the door that we came in. Hey, Sam Frankie, welcome in. Takes a while to get the kids to bed after baseball night. I know how that is after softball.
This door exit. Real nice door as bathrooms go. The doorway to the hall.
Nine-year-old made it to the final playoff game on Monday. That's fantastic. Congratulations.
Well, that's a handsome Oriental dressing screen. I'll tell you what, this guy's got style.
True. Okay, so where is this alleged study?
This Victorian cabinet's nice, but it's just for show.
But this isn't supposed to be the puzzle. No other visible exits here. Yeah, there's a death door there and in the hallway. That's correct. And this room only has the closet. And the door into the hallway. Feels like there should be a door or something down here, but don't go into that door. James Earl Jones is in that one. Absolutely right. I'll peek at my walkthrough because this is confusing to me. Oh wow. Okay. I think I've got the answer. It does lie in the only other room we can go into. There it is, gang. Wow. Wow. Okay. You know how I said this 3D thing is working great? There it is. It's as simple as that. I did compliment while looking at this very spot.
Back in the library when I used Ching's key on the switch lock. I better go take a look.
That is wild. Okay. It's what I get for complimenting its use of 3D spaces. Yeah, this is something I think that Ben said on Quest at some point when we were talking about this game. But it does make you feel detective-y having to search these 3D spaces.
The bookcase, a secret room. I love secret rooms.
I do too. I love saving in secret rooms. All right, secret room. Oh man, Gillo, this place. Like I've seen it before somewhere in a dream. Oh, walls are jade. Man, Franco would love this place.
I wonder if these barrels are full of some hearty ale. I wish I had time to check them out.
Check them out. Yeah, we did waste a lot of time out there, didn't we?
This must be one of those hermetically sealed chambers. Unless I miss my guess, those objects are the 3 surviving artifacts from the Byzantine Empire. Absolutely priceless.
Sure, Tex.
This must be one of those hermetic... This must be one of... Wonder if these... This must be the Countess statuette. I guess she wasn't exaggerating when she said how valuable it was. If I try to reach the statuette with those laser beams on, they'll light me up like a Duralog. If I try to reach the
Okay. This is a crate moving puzzle.
Empty. It's light, but it's sturdy. This collection of matching Samsonite crates must have cost Ching a bundle.
Yeah, it's just like Space Venture. Some classic crate moving. Boy, this feels an awful lot like a puzzle game.
I guess Ching's vases are just too nice to put flowers in. I guess Ching's This painting sticks out from the wall more than the others do.
Does it now?
Aha! A security card slot. This must be the control for the pedestal where the statuette is.
Why don't I just use my credit card in it?
Well, that's not gonna work.
Well, I thought it might.
Man, who in his right mind would pay big bucks for a painting of flowers?
Yeah, Space Venture is now in early access, so it's out there. It exists now.
Well, I'm glad someone had the decency to clean up the smut some people call art.
Yeah, I haven't checked it since any of the patches. I haven't gone back since the initial backer release.
This sign apparently has something to do with the lever.
It probably says, do not pull it.
This sign apparently has something to do with the lever. Oops.
There was a get hot spot there. Where was the get hot spot?
This must be the count. If I try to reach the statue...
Oh, the person statue. Uh-oh. Well, there you have it. We have a bandana now. Let's see. Sure, that's probably something. We'll take a hint. Get the birthday note in Ching's study. That'll be the code. This is what we're calling the study, I think. Oops, just backed into that room. Where would a birthday note be? This section is tough. Hey, Silver Streak. It has been really good so far. I have enjoyed this game a lot. It's pretty tough in some spots. I've been having to rely on the game's hint system a little bit, but what behind the desk? But no, we've been having a lot of fun with it. It's very funny. And only a little frustrating. I'm not sure if I can get back here. But I do wonder if that's where I need to be. Let's go back to the other room. So we can find there. Under the glass table. Was that in the other room? Oh, Aha!
Looks like a fax. I don't want to be nosy, but maybe I should take a look.
Wow. Birthday fax. $10-14-42. Okay. No? What? Fred, that's what I want for my birthday. Yeah, I want a birthday fax too. That sounds amazing. Oh, wait. Happy 30th birthday. Is it 10-14-12? Yes, it was. Oh my goodness.
The security card must operate a door or panel somewhere in this apartment.
Okay. Oh man. Yeah, being 30 and having working knees sounds amazing. Like I said,
Doorway to the hall, which leads back to the library.
I was in Disney World all week last week, and in 4 days, I walked right around 35 miles, which I'm still really feeling. And, you know, it's been several days now. I should have recovered from that. Was there something else in the safe? Probably.
This must be the Countess statuette. I guess she wasn't. This crate feels empty. It's light, but this must be the Count.
Let's see. Oh man, I'm so close. Use the capture noose on it. Okay. I was trying to figure out how I could climb up on it, but I guess I just do it like so. There we go.
Come on.
Man. Yeah, Tex is a pretty good detective. I'm impressed.
Looks like Ching needs to install a better security system. Countess will be glad to get this statuette back, almost as glad as I'll be to take her money. I'll return the statuette to her first thing in the morning.
Oh man, believe me, Body Glide is an important part of my Disney World experience. Silver Street, yeah, padded socks, absolutely. Walking shoes have to be worn in. You can't wear new shoes your first trip to Disney, and yeah, definitely some Body Glide everywhere. Body Glide and Foot Glide. Necessary for that kind of walking. It was so hot at Disney World. Oh my God. You gotta break everything in. You've got to like make sure the shorts you're wearing that you've worn before. You can't afford to risk shorts that are going to chafe while you're out there. It's an intense experience.
Okay, so the view here is a little nicer than outside my office, if you're into that sort of thing.
Did I just leave? Well, you've reached the end of hints. I love the car animations. I love that there's several of them.
I am one tired hombre. I can't wait to... Oh, shoot. I go through all that work to get the statuette out of Ching's place, and I leave it in the damn speeder. And I didn't even roll up the windows. I am such an idiot.
Oh, no. This is a great fight scene. Good Lord. Well, Tex is dead. Oh, no. Oh, no, he's a shapeshifter. I don't know what his shapeshifting accomplished there, but he certainly did it. So I guess they're shapeshifters. Colonel Fran and Allie. We made it to day 3.
Oh, my head feels like it's been pounded with a lead pipe. I guess it wasn't a bad dream after all. I wonder how I got here to my office. All I remember is flying pipe and stars.
This game's amazing across the board, Silver
For all the
Streak.
trouble I went to get that stupid statuette, someone just walks up and takes it like candy from a baby. And my wallet's gone too. I hope somebody on the street saw me get jumped. I've got 29,000 reasons to get that crystal bird back. Hopefully I haven't used my tube of miracle facial cream. It should help reduce the swelling and make me look almost human again.
All right. You know what? That is going to be the perfect place here at the beginning of day 3 for us to save and call it a night. And boy, I had fun with this one tonight. This is a lot of fun. I will be back next Retro Adventure Wednesday to stream more of this one. I think I will be back sooner than that, though. Specifically tomorrow night, if all goes according to plan. I am planning to jump into Rosewater, a game that I've been very excited to play. I've been putting it off for a little while, but definitely going to be picking that one up and see what kind of trouble we can get into. So tune in tomorrow night for a little bit of Rosewater. I hope to see you there. In the meantime, we'll get a raid going before we call it a night. Thank you again for joining me. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for joining me down the road over there. Let's see. Oh my goodness, we've got some good options. Well, let's raid in on Cobra Commanda, who is playing a game that I recently streamed as well. She is playing Norco, a game that I absolutely loved. It looks like she's fairly toward the end of it, if I recall, based on the screenshot. But everyone loves Norco, another terrific adventure game. So let's drop in over there. Thank you all so much, everybody, for hanging out. I had a blast with this. We'll be back soon with more Tex Murphy. And in the meantime, stay safe out there, gumshoes.